Hey everybody, how you doing this morning on this wonderful Saturday? This is Trey Willis coming to you guys on this bright and beautiful Saturday that we have in North Carolina. Guys, once again I'm very thrilled at the comments and thrilled at the messages that I get through my inbox, through email, text message, and everything like that. I really appreciate that stuff. And you don't know that it makes me really happy to see you guys reach out, and sometimes, guys, I stay so busy that it's so hard to really respond back to everybody in a timely manner, but I do the best that I could do. But guys, I woke up this morning and something came across my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. This is something very vague and we really don't, very morbid. We don't really talk about this too much, but the thing is, guys, I myself, I've been in business for several years now. It's pretty much coming up on a decade, and the thing is, we get out here, we transport, we have a good time, we build relationships, we build friendships, we build ourselves within the community. But a lot of times we start to we take on cases where we take on an elderly individual, or we may be transporting a person from a nursing home to dialysis, or we may pick up a private individual and take them to dialysis, and we may be with them for 3-4 years. Now, one thing that we fail to realize is that when we transport them, that there's going to be the day and there's going to be the hour that they're going to transition. Now, let me tell you what happened with me and my family. We was actually transporting certain individuals, years ago, and a lot of times in the afternoon, we would pick our son up. I'll pick my son up from school. He was a little one, but he could talk, he could walk. He was young, so it would be late in the afternoon. We would have to pick up individuals from dialysis and take them home. So my son would ride with us, and he would build a relationship up with a lot of the elderly clients that we have. Now, it was certain situations where it was very emotional, because you see people one day and gone the next. And there was one individual that we was picking up, and my son was calling him Papa, calling him Granddaddy, and all that type of stuff. And I thought it was just the cutest thing. And the guy was giving him like toys and giving him like little toy motorcycles and all kinds of things like that. And we just became like a family. We was going over there, we was interacting and things like that. Well, guess what? We get that call one day, actually one morning, about around 6 o'clock, because when I sleep with my phone on vibrate. So when I wake up in the morning after meditation, I pick my phone up and I check messages. Guys, it is very, very hard to wake up to text messages that Mr. Billy passed away or Mrs. Susie passed away. Those are the things that we were getting. I had 15 deaths in 1 year. And we as individuals in this type of industry, it's very hard to separate emotions and business. If you are a real human being, it's going to be hard at all, and there's nothing wrong with it. But we was dealing with death so much in 1 year, to the point where it was starting to wear down. And then, my son that was riding with us, TJ, it was just very emotional for him, because he would get so attached to these people and they would transition out. So this is one thing that you have to be prepared for when you start to get into this industry. You have to get into this industry prior, knowing that these people you are going to get attached to, and they're going to transition out. You're going to get that call. We've been to funerals. We have been to people's houses on the weekends to check on them. And then, the thing is, you got people that's perfectly fine, that's walking around, that you're taking to the doctor, but you don't understand that they are, battling stage 4 cancer, or, in their last and final stages of life. And then the next morning you wake up to go pick them up on their routes and they're gone. We had 3 people transition in 1 week on our route, and it was the hardest thing ever because, you're so used to being around them. There was one lady that I was picking up from a nursing home in Raleigh. I was taking her home on Christmas and Thanksgiving, and her family, we were just like family, and her kids and her daughter-in-law was watching our children for us when we would, have other things to do. We wanted to go out of town for the weekend. Our children was being watched by them. Well, the family didn't want anybody else to transport their mom but me. Not my drivers, but me. There were times I was get ready to go on vacation. They would call and say, hey, can you take Mom to Ruth Chris for us today? We'll meet you there. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I'm heading out. Can I get, Johnny or Billy to transport it for you? Nope, we'll wait till next weekend. We'll cancel our plans. So these are the type of relationships you're going to build. These are the type of bonds that you're going to have. But you have to go into the situation knowing that they're all going to transition, and you have to automatically get your mind prepared for that. Guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Hope you guys are doing good. Reach out to me if you need me and everything. I love you guys. Take care. Have a wonderful day.